Remember growing up, we used to have that old saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Yeah, that was then. And now we're looking at now. Now we're looking at, really what I would consider a psyop. And what I mean by that is there are words right now that are not mere trigger words. These words are literally causing, even assassination. Yeah. So imagine a world in which you have the majority, overwhelming majority of all college professors that use terms like Hitler, Nazi, fascist, white supremacist, and racist all the time when they describe America. Consider, your media pundits, your talking heads on news, who would also use those same terms, especially when they describe an alternate party or a dissenting point of view, that they fit one of those categories. Oh, they're Nazi. Oh, they're fascist. Oh, they're white supremacist, whatever, right? Oh, what happened when you have your favorite comedians that also use that? So when you have, all of these various, what should be fractional and have nothing to do with these other domains that we have within life, but they're all actually parroting the exact same talking points about Nazis, about fascists, about white supremacy, about racism. We really do have sticks and stones or assassinations that will hurt us. And we have the name calling that's really the culprit for the hurt. I think we can, if we're honest with ourselves. Now, there's a lot of people that, they're in la la land, they're not honest. But there's a lot of people like me who you can look at what the assassination and the martyrdom of our brother Charlie Kirk, and you can say, that brother, he just spoke truth. No, not everybody would accept the truth, and they would say, no, that's not my truth. But the brother just spoke truth, and he just was a speaker. And yet, because he was who he was, said what he said, he was assassinated. He was quieted because people couldn't deal with the logic, the rationality and the logic and the principles that really undergirded his fundamental arguments about various topics, any topics. And so we have arrived at a point in America where, yes, sticks and stones can break our bones or really harm us in horrible ways. And the words that we say can actually lend to that, especially if it's a psyop, a coordinated psyop by, let's say, leftist, progressive, Democrat, talking heads that say, look, well, this is what we're going to say. For a generation of especially impressionable college, age and younger students, we're going to constantly reinforce this talking point. So when they get perturbed enough, they'll take actions. And I think the psyop, we've proven now that this psyop is dangerous. I think we should do what a lot of people have been calling for since Charlie Kirk's assassination and martyrdom. We should begin to really be careful about how we characterize one another. We should be ready to unify by now, man. I mean, there's some things that we could just unify about, being American, what the American dream is, what it means to, for us to have a viable future together, those types of things. Why can't we unify about some simple things? What it means to have a family and enjoy family, simple things. But there are some amongst us that say, no, we can have unity. We got to keep this fascist name calling, this Hitler, Nazi name calling, this white supremacy, this hatred. And those are the ones that are actually now quite dangerous. I hope that we can all really, really earnestly, sincerely begin to see each other as, look, we're all in this human planet and this human experiment and experience together. And we're just all trying to make it. We're going to grind it out. We're going to do it. But it takes a certain amount of comportment from all of us. Let's do better. We'll see you next time.